Hey there. Welcome back to Ask Amy. I just did this and it didn't save. So, okay. Facebook has got some issues. Okay, now it looks like it's working. I just recorded this and I'm just going to re record it. So, I have a question today from Nancy. It's a little bit long, uh, but it's a great question. So, Nancy says, I was part of the Little School of Big Change last year and it absolutely changed my life. That's awesome, Nancy. I continue to read recommended readings from you to further my understanding. This has helped me get through the death of my grandmother and other major life events that I would not have been able to handle before. I'm reaching out about my relationship. I was with my boyfriend for 2 years and we had a beautiful relationship, except we had opposing political views, and that's literally the only thing we fought about. We broke up 2 days ago, and I'm actually doing a lot better than expected because I recognize it as human weather and I know it has no effect over my overall mental health. However, I'm in a lot of pain and regretting this decision. I thought it was silly to break up over political differences. I know he misses me too, and we want to work it out, but we don't know how. The entire time we dated, I would doubt our relationship just because of our views and because he wasn't exactly what I thought I'd end up with. Now I feel like everything is a mess in my head, and I can't tell if we made the right decision or why I had those doubts or why I would think about other guys during our relationship. My love language is words of affirmation, so getting any kind of verbal validation from other guys was always exhilarating to me. In fact, I would and still do actively go seeking it. I think this is because I was cheated on before and I like the confidence boost. Even now, being in so much pain, crying my eyes out, terrified that my boyfriend and I won't get back together, I'm still thinking about these other guys at my job, and it excites me, even though I know they could never give me the things my boyfriend has given me. Is this normal? Do you have any wisdom for me? Yes, so Nancy, sorry to hear about your breakup. I think I love your question, and I think you're on to some of this in a sense that you say that you notice I'm distraught over my relationship. My boyfriend, these other guys, that's not about them. It's not about they're better for me or this is who I want to be with or any of that. I'm pretty sure you hear that because I can hear it kind of in how you ask the question. But it still feels really good and really fulfilling to have that affirmation and to get that attention. And so I just want to say a little bit about why that is. And again, I love that. I think you're seeing this, that your mind, where it goes, what it seeks, what feels good, what it thinks about, what the stories it tells, that's just a mind doing what a mind does. And truly, it doesn't have to mean anything about your relationship, about what you truly want. I mean, minds are constantly talking about more and getting and securing and what they want, and those aren't real needs. So it's just a mind trying to protect its creation, which is you, Nancy, this identity of Nancy. So when it feels like we need something from a relationship or from anything in life, but let's just say from a relationship, it's going to be really hard. It's going to be hard because you're going to be wanting to connect on this deeper level, but at the level of your psychology, which again is just very repetitive, very habitual, very needy by design, by nature. It's just very needy like that. You're connecting in this deeper level, but your psychology is up here saying, yeah, but I need more affirmation. Yeah, but I need more attention. Yeah, but I need more this. I need more that. We need to agree on politics. This needs to match my idea of who I thought I would be with. And that's going to hurt. And if we don't know better, all of that is going to look like it has something to do with your relationship. Of course it is. Of course it's going to look like that. I mean, this is relationships in the world. Most of us don't know that. So our mind is saying, I need this and I like that, and this other guy said this to me and that made me feel good, so it must mean I'm not in the right relationship. And when we're believing all that at the level of a mind just looking for more, which is just what a mind does, it's not good for relationships, right? The thing is, none of that, again, has anything to do with your ex, really. So our mind creates this idea of a Nancy and all the things a Nancy needs to be okay. And that idea evolves over a lifetime, and things happen, like Nancy gets cheated on. So in this creation, that gets rolled in. Oh, Nancy got cheated on. Nancy must not be good enough. She better get a lot more confirmation and affirmation from other people. And can you feel how that was created over time? And again, it's always updated and it's always working that way. And so it's literally just a machine that creates that. None of that is Nancy. That's not you. That's not who you are. When you're totally relaxed and at ease and just in the moment, you don't need any of that stuff. You know this. You don't need any of that. It's just psychology that says we do. But our psychology comes to be really loud and we start to identify with it. So the fact that your psychology now, when you're asleep, when you're awake, when you're at a wedding, when you're at a funeral, it doesn't matter, that it's still thinking, ooh, I wonder if that person can make me feel a little more whole. I wonder if this thing over here can make me feel a little bit more whole. That doesn't mean anything except that you're a human being with a brain that works. It means absolutely nothing about you. It means nothing about your relationship. It's normal in the sense that, yes, this is what a mind does. And so, again, in your case, it might be like, oh, this is my love language and I love these nice words. For someone else, it's always, their brain's always looking for some other kind of achievement or food or alcohol or whatever. But this is just what a mind does. So it's normal. It doesn't mean anything about you or your relationship. But Nancy, where I want you to look is connecting beyond all of this thinking. I love how you said, and you put it in quotes, like, your ex wasn't what you thought you'd end up with. Well, what you thought you'd end up with is just another mind creation. We're not going to do so well in relationships when we look for what we thought we'd end up with, and then as if that means something, as if that's really what we want. It's not. Again, it's a mind created in Nancy with her pros and cons and all the stuff about Nancy. And then as a way to try to make this Nancy nice and secure, a mind says, here's who I think I'll end up with. He'll have these qualities. He'll be Republican. He'll be Democrat. He'll be whatever. But that was always just a thought. It's a thought the whole way. It's a thought now. It was a thought when it was created. So is this thought about Nancy. So psychology, to navigate a relationship in the realm of psychology, holy moly, that's like complicated like crazy and probably pretty impossible. But we don't have to navigate at the level of psychology. We can watch our mind go off and do exactly what it's designed to do, to think it's keeping us safe, and we can connect in a deeper level. We can notice our mind throw a temper tantrum and say, he doesn't have the same beliefs as me, or worry and say, why did I get so happy when that person complimented me? It must mean blah, blah, blah. That's just all thought. It's so much psychology. It's so much what a mind does. And we just get to be with that and see it, but look a little deeper. Look a little deeper at what's important. There's nothing in that psychology that's solid or stable or that's going to match perfectly with someone else's psychology so that in a long-term sustainable way. Our psychology matches short-term, and then we get really excited and think, oh, this is the one, he completes me. That's never going to last, because psychology is always changing. Of course that's not going to last. So I think this is a great opportunity for you, Nancy, to just start to look in that deeper place more and more, and not listen to all this. And, when I say not listen, it'll be there and you'll listen, but see it for what it is. Watch your mind try to protect this idea of you. Watch it try to complete you with the right words or the right person, and know that all of that is just a story, even though it feels really, really real. It is a story. And see if you can turn around and come back. Put your attention back on what's real, what isn't a story, what's solid and stable and there for you. And from that place, any relationship you're in is going to be so much different. It'll still have its ups and downs. Psychology shows up. It's not like totally different, but it's totally different, because you just see what's what. You're not needing anything from anyone, including your own mind. You're not needing to satisfy that image of who you'd end up with to your own mind. and things just get to be so much different and deeper and just operate on a different level. So thank you for sending this, Nancy. Excellent question. Thanks everyone for listening, and I'll see you back here next week.